What seems to be the problem, Belle? Probably one of those neighborhood alley cats chasing mice again. Why, heaven forbid that a cat and mouse would ever dare climb into our castle and cause a ruckus. Right? Word, never in my life have I experienced such a display of violence. If someone has to put such an unexpected rivalry in its place, it's gonna have to be one of us. You know, maybe I can solve your cat and mouse problem for you. Well, I mean, I have been communicating with mice before, even before I met you guys. After all, communication is key, and I think I know how to do such. So, what? Are we live? Oh, yes, we're on. It's all yours, Cindy. Thanks, Aurora. Greetings, folks. 'Tis I, Cinderella of the Disney Princesses, located at the Walt Disney Studios in Hollywood, California. And welcome to Cinderella's Mystery-Solving Cinema. On this week's non-canon episode, we discover a little game of cat and mouse during an afternoon tea party. Were said cat and mouse from another studio? Was that small mouse even friends with Jack and Gus Gus to begin with? Well, let's find out. Would you boys care to respond about the whole situation?
Precisely. I mean, we all knew that tabby cats were like monsters in the eyes of a mouse. I mean, the minute you pop out of your hole, boom, you're instantly confronted by a cat. Sure, cats can be cute and funny on the internet, but when it comes to chasing mice, that's a different story altogether.
Turns out the boys weren't exaggerating after all. So naturally, I called for the cat and mouse for a little anger management meeting. And soon enough, I actually got the answer as to what made the cat snap like that.
You are one tasty son of a gun.
Excuse me, is it really necessary for him to refer to me as a tasty SOG? I mean, I understand that I might have swiped some Swiss cheese from the refrigerator, but his behavior seems excessively barbaric to me. And don't even get me started on those quotes of his, like constant hissing or evil meows. Trust me, I was trained at Strasbourg, and I strongly feel that we should solve this whole rivalry once and for all. Well, friends, it turns out that things were taking a turn for the better. The poor helpless mouse was making friends with Jack and Gus Gus. And as for the kitty cat, well, let's just say that things were taking a huge dip for him, as he was losing ability to differentiate between himself and his character. As expected, this security video demonstrates the severe deterioration of the cat's psyche.
And don't leave any in the register, or I'll have to use this mousetrap against you.
Sir, have you noticed our security cameras?
Cameras? Cameras? Take me to your CEO right away, or it's hasta la vista, mousy. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Animator.
Well, Cindy, I guess you were right. It goes to show how communication is the key after all. Also, I think you're in luck today. That new mouse just made friends with Jack and Gus Gus.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Mordecai! Mordecai! Take a glare at what I've got. Isn't it cool?
Dude, what is that?
Well, duh. It's the Ultra Super Mega Power Glove. And I gotta tell you, this has been in everybody's possession since the 1990s, at a time where Space Jam got an official release in theaters, and even before VHS was upgraded to DVD. And we gotta try this bad boy.
I don't know, man. I don't think it will actually work. I mean, what's wrong with this?
I don't know, I thought I would basically go for different controllers, apparently. But my point here is that this could be the beginning of an amazing future. Why, think about what all these video game developers would come up with next. So bottom line, we gotta figure out how this works. So what do you say, Mordecai? Are you in?
Well, okay, Rigby, if you say so.
So, what kind of games do we have?
Well, we could try this one.
Ah, yeah. Now this is a very interesting game. And go up. And go up. How come it's not working?
Dude, are you sure you typed in the codes correctly?
Yes, I just need some time to figure this out.
So, like, now you're sure you want to switch controllers?
Dude, I'll be fine. I just gotta get used to this thing. Now hit me with another game. Time is wasting.
Alright.
Dude, this Power Glove bites.
Now just what do you mean by saying that I bite? Oh, what? You can talk? Why, of course I can. It's usually my thing. Now, why did you have to toss me across the room like that?
I don't know. I thought you just didn't work as much as I thought you would. I typed in the codes correctly, so what could be the problem?
Au contraire, my friend. There's more to life than just being a simple, ordinary glove during winter time.
You see, back in the 1980s, video games were at the height of their popularity, and every child internationally would have a fun time beating all kinds of levels you can think of. But if they are going to keep the systems from being phased out altogether, the team had no choice but to create a wide variety of controllers to keep the games fresh and exciting. And the dandiest of all was the Power Glove.
So you see, over the years, I have been sold and sold off to numerous consumers, depending on local websites throughout the nation, as if I was everybody's favorite superhero.
Whoa.
Indeed. And today, it looks like I have been purchased by two unlikely chosen ones. You there, Rigby. What do you say that we set these digital bosses straight?
Are you sure about this?
Of course. If there's one thing I know, it's being a power glove that can help you play video games.
Let's get her done. So, what kind of games do we have? Now that's what I like to call excellent gaming. Thanks a lot, Power Glove.
No problem, Rigby. Also, you can call me Patrick if you like. And as a power glove, it is my duty to keep all consumers who purchase me as happy as can be when it comes to excellent video gaming. I fulfill their needs, and frankly, I wouldn't want to change that for the whole world. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go. I've got other consumers who need me.
Well, Russell, we've got more customers where that came from. Start that grill up. You got it, Dylan.
Excuse me, Russell.
Well, Russell, looks like these soda drakes are gonna need more than just one cup of root beer on the go. Up to it, on the double. Whatever you say, Dylan. Well, how do you like that, Dylan? We're all fresh out. I have a feeling that the customers are not going to be pleased when they hear about this.
You don't say. Well, that wouldn't be too big of a problem. We'll just have to go pick up a fresh batch of root beer for next week's shift.
That's a good idea, Dylan. I always knew that you'd be using the old noodle.
Come on, Russell, we better get going. All right, let's get going. Oi! We lost the barrel! What's the matter with you, Russell? There goes one! On you like that? Come on! Next time, Russell, please make sure to bundle down the barrels of root beer. Is that too much to ask for? Harold the helicopter enjoys flying across the island of Sodor. Everywhere he looked, he can see the engines chuffing up and down the coastal branch lines and showing what it takes to be, and I quote, really useful. Well, for the most part. One summer's day, Thomas and Percy were carrying passengers to take to the seaside today. They were, of course, the ones most excited to see some summertime activities and even at best a rock and roll show later tonight. Suddenly, without warning, the boys heard an eerie buzzing looming from above. The noisiest of all was that of a helicopter. As Percy saw who it was, his mood soon changed. "Oh, brother, not him again," he grumbled.
Good morning, Sodor,
cried Harold.
Well, what do I see here? 2 little tank engines heading to the seaside for the summer.
Yeah, so? What have you got to do with this, Harold?
Percy asked.
Well, mind if I join the both of yous for the journey? The seaside party wouldn't be as much fun without a helicopter.
No thank you, Harold. We're good,
concluded Thomas.
Very well then. But if you need me, just give me a call. Toodaloo!
And Harold buzzed away. Percy, of course, was the one most upset.
Honestly, Thomas, that cheeky chopper is a real pain in the back buffer beam. Why, the very nerve of that whirlybird knucklehead thinking that one day steam power ought to be rendered obsolete. Well, when it comes to being on the Fat Controller's railway, I don't think so. I know what you mean, Percy, said Thomas, but between you and me, I think it's best to give Harold a fair chance. After all, he is part of the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. Oops, that's the guard's whistle. Well, you better get moving. We don't want to be late. Good thinking.
At last, the 2 tank engines made it to the seaside right on time.
"7 inches away from the seaside, we can see an old fisherman hoping to catch a rare undersea bass. Suddenly, without warning, something caught onto the fish hook. The fisherman strained and he struggled. Then there was trouble.
We got ourselves a sinker here! Ladies, let's do this thing. We hadn't had any action like this since ever.
Then an idea flew into Percy's funnel.
Oh my gosh, I better go apologize to Harold. Surely he'll know what to do. So Percy was rocketing his way to see Harold at the airfield. Hurry, 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 he shouted. Meanwhile, at the airfield, Harold was stretching his propellers ready for the call to action when Percy showed up. Harold, there's a fisherman drowning at the seaside. You've got to come now.
Hold it. What's the magic word?
Oh boy. I'm sorry about what me and Thomas said earlier.
That's better. Then there's no time to waste.
Just when all hope seems lost for the fisherman, Thomas ended up hearing an eerie buzzing. Suddenly, who should come to the rescue but Harold? Harold! Oh, I'm sure glad to see you. Hey, just to let you know, me and Percy are very sorry for what we said earlier.
That's all right. But we can talk about it later. Right now, I've got work to do. Have no fear, citizens. Herald Helicopter's here.
As soon as the fisherman was lowered to the ground, everybody was there to celebrate Harold's victory. But they gave Thomas and Percy a big welcome too.
Okay, here we come, Captain. We'll save you, and you can bet on it.
Hey kids, the fun's not over yet.
Hey, thanks for not doubting my word, little Percy.
No problem, mate. 'Cause you know, I've learned something today. Much like steam power, flying machines can be claimed as really useful too.
Excuse me? May I have everybody's attention, please? Attention! It gives me a warm welcome to present to you the original and the new and improved Easter Bunnies. Well, now I must say, thank you for the proper introduction. I know too that you're excited for the grand announcement, so let's cut to the chase. Now, as you all know, today is Easter Sunday, and on that special day, we lucky rabbits spread some holiday cheer across the entire globe. But this year, it's time that we go out there and make our Easter deliveries possible at an unknown state in England, known as the island of Sodor. That's right, an entire society populated by the famous locomotives based on the popular children's book series in Britain, and also the longest-running television series about Thomas the Tank Engine. That is where we need to go. And with some help from our newest Easter Bunny, he can make this year's holiday as jolly as a Roger. Isn't that right, E.B.? You know me, Father. I may be a rock and roll drummer, but that is not going to stop me from making you glad. That's a boy, lad. Now go out there and make the magic happen. Will do. How proud I am of my own son. You know, senor, I will say that you have put so much faith in your own son, have you? Indeed, Carlos. But sometimes that's exactly what we want. Oops, I almost forgot. Just like old times, eh? Oi! Quickly, fellas! Someone's coming! What's going on, Thomas? Why have we stopped here? This isn't a station.
Well, by George, have you seen anything like this?
Well, I'll be. Why, this would make a perfect Easter Sunday festival. I guess I better report this to the Fat Controller as fast as I can. Good afternoon, Sir Charles Topham speaking. What's that? A group of Easter eggs laying on the green meadows? No accidents? Not on purpose? What's that you say? An Easter Sunday festival? Well, in that case, we must gather the other engines, because I assure to you that I have a great idea for a grand Easter egg pursuit. Good morning, everybody. Now, you're probably wondering, Topham, what are we doing here in the middle of the meadows? Well, I have set up a challenge to see who will be able to collect the most amount of Easter eggs. Whoever does so will win. So, let the pursuit begin. Hey, Woodpecker. Last one to catch the last Easter egg is a rotten egg.
Oh, yeah? You want to make something of it, Buzzard?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in that case, you're on.
Wow. Hey, Thomas, who do you suppose made this kind of delivery? Only time will tell, Percy. I mean, who knows? It could be the Easter Bunny, of course.
Hey, girls, any sign of Harley anywhere? She said that she would show up in the funniest costume you've ever seen. I have no idea. All right, ladies, who's ready for some tricking and treating? What in Alex Lovey's name are you supposed to be, Harley? You know, Frost. I'm supposed to be my space cousin, Kingsley the Clown. I don't get it. Greetings, Superhero High. We sure hope you're enjoying the party so far. Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, okay, it may not seem like much in my opinion, but at the end of the day, at least I get to accompany myself into some social interaction, if you know what I mean. Well, believe it or not, it's about to get even better. Who's ready for the viewing of the 2024 annual Pumpkin Football Tournament? Yeah, now we're talking. I've been itching for some good sportsmanship. Come on, ladies. All right. Happy Halloween, Superhero High, and welcome to the 2024 Annual Football Tournament. Now, this is one night you will never forget, because we've got some special guest stars arriving on the scene tonight. First up on the arena, making their sports debut, and for the first time in half a century since 1935, we present to you the Happy Harmony Rabbits. And on the other side of the coin, also appearing since 1935, the Plymouth Rock Ducks. All right, now the rules are simple. Whoever team can send the football rocketing across only one of two rods will be able to earn a lifetime supply of Hallows Eve candy. Right then, ready, steady, begin.
Oh, precious mother of Lord. I gotta get me a bite to eat. But where am I gonna find a morsel that big enough to fill up the old gut?
Special delivery for Mr. Frank the Fox.
Who knew that these football players have the exact same energy as schnauzers? Well, we won't know who wins unless we see for sure. That mascot. Somehow I can't put my finger on it. I think you might be right, Batgirl. I mean, I've never seen a mascot like this one before.
Why, you little...
Okay, Zatanna, do your stuff. Well, now, that's one way to end a Halloween party, huh? You said it. Definitely. Oh, precisely. Maybe we should try this whole pinata thing every year, because I always wondered what sour frittles tasted like. Well, you know the old saying, either you trick or you treat.
Well, gang, here we are. The perfect place to solve mysteries.
Floyd, are you sure? I'm not liking the sight of this graveyard. It's just dark and decrepit. What if we get lost?
Oh, come on, Daisy, my baby. It's not a big problem. If we ever get lost, maybe we can just phone somebody else to go find us. Hey, anybody in this car got an Apple, BlackBerry, or a Nokia cell phone?
Floyd, you think maybe this answers your question? Oh, and in case you don't remember, these Nokias were made back in Finland, but in a short period of time, they were quickly rendered obsolete in the 2010s. God bless us all.
Yeah, you got that right, Valerie. How time flies. Speaking of which, Valerie, make sure you go wake up Nigel and Zuki. We can't waste any more time, you know.
Hey, Nigel! Zuki! Wake up! We've got some mystery solving to do, suckers!
Hey, Zuki, before we are doomed, just stall them. Say hello or something.
Oh, I'm sorry, but will you say that again so I can record it? Then I'll play it back for me in case I forget why that joke wasn't very funny.
Shut up! Shut up! I can't hear myself think!
Come on, Nigel. We got a mystery to solve.
Screw your mystery, man. I'm sick.
Nigel, bet you'll come out for some Tic Tacs.
Works every time, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure. It's quite humorous for you. But did you have to go so overboard with that gag? I mean, I could have sprained an ankle because of it. All right, enough of the chatterbox mumbo-jumbo. I suggest that we split up. Nigel and Zuki, you come with me to the castle. I'll inspect the place from bottom to top. Daisy and Valerie, you set up a trap for the monster in case the three of us escape.
But what if you end up corrupted by said monstrosity?
Don't worry about it, Daisy. It's a piece of cake. Just watch us. Good God, Zuki. I don't know if I want to risk doing this. Why, I should be back at my apartment watching horror movies on ScreenPix, not living in one. And I should have me a plate of cheddary, juicy nachos, yeah.
What are you whining about, you big baby? You do realize that mystery solving is not about wussing out, right? Ever wonder why Sherlock Holmes was considered a great detective? Because at least he knew how to solve problems. I mean, it's not like he was just sitting on his butt crack watching Showtime and HBO Max with a bunch of Dorito crumbs on his fingertips. No. He knew how to solve problems. Got that?
Well, I suppose you're right, Zuki.
Suki, let's get out of here!
That's it? Just a simplistic painting of a bullseye target? I mean, if the monster ever dare comes along, wouldn't it be a bit more creative to use, like, say, one of those ginormous revolvers from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies? What can I say, Daisy? I learned it by watching cartoons. Yeah, sure. Not since Walter White would have gotten his own animated spin-off on USA Television. Oh yeah? And how long would that last? Only one season and 35 episodes. Yes, sir. Right on cue. Now it's time to prove my nerdy skills worthy. Well, Science of Wile E. Coyote, you've done it again.
Well done, everybody. Now let's see who's under this mask.
Well, if it isn't former Principal Milson. You know, I always knew that there was something sketchy about that guy in his middle age. One time he was a high school principal back in Salem, Massachusetts.
So, former Principal Milson, why were you scaring us out of the castle in the first place? Spanish doubloons worth hundreds of dollars at the First National Bank! And once they were all robbed, I had to take it back with me to the castle. And I would have gotten that confiscated schlock all back if it weren't for you disruptive 20-something-year-old weirdos. Oh, and that mangy mutt of yours as well. Excuse me?
Hey, look, no offense, but just because you quit your job as a principal just so you can rob international banks like a high school bully robbing a teenager's sandwich baggie full of Tootsie Pops doesn't cut it anymore. Nigel, call the authorities.
Hey, thanks for your help there, fellas. We've been looking for this crook for hours.
No problem, sir.
You can only count on the 5 of us to send only the most demented buggers back from where they came from. Come on, Nigel. Kiss me, you fool.
Who are you?
What's the problem, lover boy? Afraid of a little smooch from me?
Mother of Jesus, Mary, get off of me! Ah!
And now it's going to take a few hours for him to let his joints knit. Mission accomplished.
All right, ladies, what's the most exciting, heartwarming, and forward-thinking ideas that we could toss around for an amazing surprise party for our good friend Ariel? Any ideas? Now come on, don't be shy.
Well, perhaps maybe I can bring up the summary for you. Upon hearing the news that the party was tomorrow, it gave me a sweet time to walk into an office room and would begin writing a specific message about the incident. And with the help of one of Ariel's good friends, Scuttle, delivering the letter to the ocean like a postman, I invited Ariel's older sisters along for the ride, and they'll be helping us with the decorations. After all, we do want to keep the spirit of festivities very special, right? To be honest, the last time we were involved in festivities, we had to take Ariel above the surface to see those live-on-stage performances in theaters. And, oh boy, some moments can come off as a little crazy, if you know what I mean. Well, if you thought that was insane, then get a load of this. One time when we took Ariel on a trip to the Walt Disney Studios in California, she was expecting Prince Eric to just be there that day, as well as wanting to star in a cartoon alongside Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Yes, well, anyways, as for our composer and instructor of the decorating, we have none other than Sebastian himself.
It's quite an honor to be here, Miss Belle, because between you and me, I always knew that I'd be considered the most popular. Okay, places, everybody. These decorations aren't going to make themselves, you know.
Well, what do you think? Answer me honestly. OMG, I'm so speechless. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, you girls planned all of this? Why, don't just thank us. Thank your older siblings for helping us make this party possible. Doesn't it just warm your heart to witness such sisterly love? Indeed. Why, this has been the best day of my life. How could I ever thank you, girls? Oh, but that's not all, sister. Just prepare to take a glare at our latest creation of a treat.
This is Bumblebee to Optimus Prime. Do you think you can repeat the mission once again?
Affirmative. It appears that the Decepticon warship is located 10 miles away from the Bikini Atoll.
Hey, that must be where the residents of Bikini Bottom live.
Exactly. The location has been pinpointed by Sector 7, who has indicated where the cons are hiding. Now you're cautioned to be on the alert in case they are likely to appear. Once you arrive at the warship, you must contact the enemy, surround them one by one, and wipe them out. And remember that this mission must be accomplished at all costs. I know you will do us proud, old friend.
I'll do my very best, Prime. Bumblebee out. Gee, I never thought that the big guy knew so much about me. Ah, there it is. Listen to me very carefully. I sent some terrifying news reported from the airbase. Sector 7 has teamed up with the Autobots. And when two teams are combined as one, you may know where this upcoming battle may get a little sticky for the Decepticons. Now, as your new leader, I request that you do not fail me, or you'll end up in the scrap heap. Understand?
Yes, sir, Lord Starscream, sir.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Whatever you say, Lord Starscream.
It's all I ask for.
You know, I miss Lord Megatron.
Why couldn't we have heard those exact instructions from him instead of that weasel Starscream?
Be patient, Brawl. Just give his systems time to heal. Then he'll be back in action. You'll see. Easy for you to say.
What the heck is he doing here?
I can't seem to develop any memory, Brawl. But it looks like we're having some scrap metal for dinner tonight.
Oh, trust me, I've been waiting for quite a while to hear that sentence. Well, that does it.
I don't think so.
Starscream, still the second double-crossing tyrant you are. No matter what devilish schemes you have in Processor, you'll always be in Megatron's shadow. Fool, you think you have won, but the party is just getting started. Or shall I say, a pyrotechnic kind of party. Look around you. I sure hope you enjoy your little kaboom.
Well, men, here we are. Metropolis Mall. Now's our chance to get inside. Now, little friend, I understand that not only are we in a hurry, and this may sound a little crazy, but why couldn't we have just taken a car instead? It's much easier on your feet. Well, rabbits can dig underground. It's Logic 101, you know. I'll make a note of that. All right, come on, everybody. There's no time to delay. Excuse me, sir. We need a spray bottle, and we need it fast. If we don't, the entire world will be destroyed.
It's on aisle 10, but I don't understand how an actual cleaning product can help save the world.
No time to explain, sir.
It's a long story.
Now, if I were a spray bottle, where would I be hiding? All right, got the spray bottle. Now to get out of here. Aw, man, if we don't get the spray bottle back to the forest, all heck would break loose. Perhaps the only empty aisle left is the perfume department.
Let's do it.
My eyes!
Hiya, I would like to purchase this spray bottle for about $14, which will be the only thing that'll keep the entire world from being destroyed.
And how can an actual cleaning product save the world?
No time to explain, madam. We've got work to do.
Okay, that'll be about $14.
You know, I guess that went smoothly, but somehow we'll need wheels. Lemon Parrot, got any options?
You know, for once, I actually have a great idea. Follow me.
Here comes the exit, guys. Hey, buddy! Don't you think you might have gotten your creepypasta stories mixed up? Werewolves cannot remain transformed during the daytime!
That escalated quickly.
Well, consider that your one lesson for the day. Never say the exact magical spells from any vampire storybooks that would later on be turned into feature films, or you might be able to summon a silver wolf that will terrorize Crystalina and Strawberry Duck and eventually destroy the world.
Yeah, many choices that we can make can be quite complicated.
Seems reasonable. Still, what are we going to do with this guy?
I think I got that covered.
Yellow, you've reached Victory Victoria. How can I help you?
Hiya, Victoria. This is Lemon Parrot. Looks like we've got another customer to take to the hospital. Only this time, it's a werewolf from one of Crystalina's favorite comic books.
That's funny, because normally, me and my crew only go on missions to rescue human beings and occasionally household pets. But I've never heard of rescuing a primitive animal before.